So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Going deep right away! Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. Second down. Here's a give up the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Pass play coming here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from the 41. He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's caught for the first. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That one gains 7. And they'll have first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Reed. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Well, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The home teams and their running back about to get back to work. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. They'll run here on first down. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's going to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a 2nd time. From the gun, it's Hall. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And this is cut. Touchdown, New York! The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Back out runs their offense. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed to his running back.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And this is going to be incomplete. Great-looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
And these guys are sideline mavens. They always seem to know exactly where that boundary is without looking. But he's not quite at that level yet. Lost track of where he was, and he brought it in out of bounds.
Fields this at the 19. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Jets football. The Jets out to begin another drive. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we have been seeing so far in this opening half, now we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. It was there. He just couldn't corral it. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Try to run for it with Hall. Has the first and more past midfield. And he's brought down at the 44. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. They're going play action. Finds his fullback. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Touchdown, New York! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes their offense out again. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys will each pay dirt for the first time this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And these guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. More coming up after this quick break. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's able to drive up past the 40. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 41. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll try and throw it here. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against the defense who will storm right past that fake and right.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. They kick the running back in motion. Throw reeled in by Thomas. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Now it's Sauce Gardner dropping him there. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back to the well again. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be a 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. running back gets the handoff. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 28. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Simple dive up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
He's got it! And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Throwing now from the gun. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. They're throwing it. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Jack Fox will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. He gets this one to Strange. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get the goal with that snap.
Third and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A final throw before the break. Henry on the catch. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So at the end of 2, the Jets really playing road warriors here. They've got the lead. Now we're on to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman ready to bring us the EA Sports halftime reports. All yours, Coach. Take it away.
All right, Kate. Thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Bo Nix leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we're off to check out another game, and it was the visiting Chicago Bears who come away with the victory. Caleb Williams sharp in the victory as his guys get back within a game of 500. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Josh Allen leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. With that, the 2 squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Huard.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back to the start of our 3rd quarter. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got a man left. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking for a throw here. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Foye Oluokun with the pick. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the 2nd half. You have all that data from the 1st half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the 2nd.
The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing 1 man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 32-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Punting unit out now. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They go right back to the air.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball right. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target. He could play on it.
2nd and 10 now. Finds his target, Hall. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st down, ball at the 36. They give to Hall on the draw. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Pass play now. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs vertical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this 2nd half. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. They'll run here following the penalty. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A good pickup of 8 yards, but still more than that. 9 to go now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Dropping back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll get it up to the 44. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. Setting up the screen. Stiff arm success. And he goes out a little short of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Plowing up the middle. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. He's going to throw this one. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Throw right side, cut by Wilson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Paul there to haul it in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
Well, that throw came pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Back to throw it. That'll be the 1st and more. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the 1st instead. Throwing it again here. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Still sticking with the passing game. He'll get this to Henry. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and just 2 to go. It's Hall on the carry. And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. The Jets have it with a lead to start the fourth, but the win's not secure quite yet. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal. Trying again following the sack. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with third and goal. Back to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. Running it after the penalty. Has the New York touchdown. The Jets now lead by 10. Breece Hall with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Jets drive their lead to 11. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Their offense ready to take the field now. And you and I both know, Brock, they, like so many teams in this league, fans of establishing the run to begin a football game. Well, I'm looking at my watch, I'm looking up at the scoreboard. We're sometime into this one now, and they still haven't been able to establish it against this defense.
Yeah, kind of like when we walk into a defensive meeting room and sit with the D coordinator, and what is his #1 premise each and every week? Stop the run. Stop the run.
Yep.
Because you know if you create that kind of imbalance and you take away the run, you have a chance of playing pretty good defense like they've done.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to throw now. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll throw it. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Pass play coming here. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that gives them the first. From midfield now. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Here he is on third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. On second and a few. Has it in close. They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Here's a give straight up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. These guys now within one score in the fourth. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Jets are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, it's on. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Has him downfield working the left. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Jukes one defender, and he gets this forward to the 19.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third down give to Hall. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
So often, one of the things you have to teach running backs at the NFL level, you don't always have to hit a home run. Especially in short yardage situations, just go get that single and move the chains.
This throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. One of the tight ends in motion left. They'll run here. It's Hall. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's second and goal. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Buckle up. It's third and goal. Looking to throw. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got fourth down. Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. We get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He'll look to throw. That's Thomas. He's got it. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Third down, 1 yard to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys trail by 8. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. He'll look to throw it. Gets it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Setting up to pass. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Here he is to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
They'll run it up the gut. And he's tackled for a short gain. He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Jets offense now set to take over. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Here's Hall once more. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. This will be a nice win for the Jets, who draw closer to it as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say goodnight, everybody.